a nice little two-banger today. First one was a lead I've been tracking down for about 2 years now, back in October 2024. Big building in the ATL that I've really been wanting to send my client out on, so finally got it today. It takes a little while, but we got it. They have some projects lined up for this year. It's about 280,000 square feet in total. Huge facility. Should get some pretty good work out of that one. And then the one I just got a few minutes ago was for our roofer in OKC. It's a church that's been a warm lead for maybe around 6 or so months. Just been waiting to finally book the best time we can go out there after this heavy snowstorm they had. They have lots of issues popped up. So going out there, second or so week of February, depending on the weather. We'll reschedule if need be, but two pretty good appointments. Calling my shot for another one today.
Yeah, so I got an appointment for my client in Denver today. I reached out. It was a utilities company. I reached out to the IT manager, pitched him. He definitely was interested. He said that they were looking into getting some services for their VoIP system with their phones. So definitely would be able to help them out with that. I was able to set the appointment for the middle of February. It's February 13th. They had 60 users. All of their servers were in the clouds, and they have one location. So it's actually going to be a really good one for us.
Got two for my Salt Lake City client. First one with the chief engineer of a I'm not going to tell you the town. There's a bunch of them, so you'll never find out. But really good opportunity. The chief engineer is always running around fixing leaks. 60,000 TPO roof. So we're going to go out there the 11th at 10 a.m. Give them a quote for that. Second one is a assisted living center. They have a shingle roof. He has blow-offs and punctures all the time. So we're going to go out there next week, Friday at 10. Give them a quote for that. And then I also got one for Madison's Florida client, 9-building reroof. It's a really good lead. She basically gave it to me. Just needed to make the call. So super excited about that one too.
Got two appointments for my Columbus, Georgia IT client today. The first one was with a pediatric facility. Their IT administrator didn't really have too much time to talk. She was on her way to a meeting, but we got the appointment set for next week, and she wanted me to email her some of the questions that we wanted to know pre-meeting so she could kind of answer them and get us prepared going into it. Should be a pretty good meeting. Second one I got was with school. Pretty close to them as well. Talked with their COO, and he did confirm that they had a vendor that they work with for some of their cybersecurity, but he was open to comparing and just seeing how we stacked up. It's about 60 to 70 users, all cloud-based servers. Should be a pretty good appointment, though. I think we'll have some good pricing for them.
Got a really good one for my roofer out in Colorado Springs today. Ended up speaking with a property manager who I had spoken with in the past. They had already taken some bids when I last spoke to them and didn't think they needed any more, but when I circled back today, she was saying she really wanted to put a fire under the owner to move forward on some work, and so she was open to taking a look at some additional bids. It's going to be a bid for a re-roof on one of their TPO buildings, so it should be a really good opportunity.
I got an appointment today for my IT client in Mississippi. It's with a medical facility, and he said that they have something in place right now, but kind of want to see what else is out there for when that time comes. So we're going to meet with them in a couple weeks, see what we can do for them.
We got 3 today. 2 are for my solar guy in Jacksonville. One's a restaurant we're going to be talking about, generator or solar application for emergency backup. The other one is a 30,000 square foot storage facility. We're going to be talking about solar panels on. It's got a huge flat roof, should be good for that. And then one I just got off the phone with, we're going out to a hotel, getting them a quote on maintenance. I think they want some repairs done or possibly replacement, so that should be a good one as well.
I was kind of just trying this morning more, trying to call and build at the same time to see if I can get enough calls out that way. Yeah. So, because like, I've had a lot more success just consistently building these markets, because I feel like with accountants, like, they're gonna pick up, and if they want to or not, within the first like 3 times. Usually, obviously, you're still gonna call through and like try and get all the way through your market. Yeah. But I think if you give them more space, they might be more responsive. At least if you're gonna call them 8 times. So I feel like the more records I have, the better. So I'm just trying to do that right now.
Yeah. So how's it going building and calling at the same time? Hey, Noah, come join us.
I think it would have been, if I wasn't logging those couple of points, I think I still would have gotten like 50 at this point. I didn't, because I was logging a couple of apps. But, I think it's definitely doable. Yeah. I was definitely short of my calls.
Yeah, you got about 30 calls, but you got 2 apps.
Yeah. So contact rate's good, but
if you're getting the apps, calls don't matter, right? The calls are there to help you get the apps, reverse engineering it. Get the deals. When you don't have appointments or the calls, it doesn't matter. The calls and the appointments are there to help you get the deals, right? So, good job. Noah, what you working on?
I started off calling Port St. Lucie this morning, and I've kind of built over there, and then called some cleansing ones as well. No luck over there. Finishing up Wilmington, North Carolina right now. I got 2 yesterday. One of our first landscaping appointments over in Springfield, Illinois.
Okay.
That's set for tomorrow.
What are you working on?
Brittany mentioned a few Florida markets that he didn't think we had any companies in, so I've been just adding those in this morning.
Florida market, you don't have companies in for what? HVAC?
County.
Oh, for county?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tallahassee, Tampa, that sort of thing.
Cool.
And then this afternoon I'm planning on moving into HVAC.
Second half I'm going to call HVAC. That's why he's kind of working on that, but I'm going to be working on some markets now in HVAC so I can start getting some apps there.
Yeah. Like we were talking earlier, split your time with pest control and HVAC because you're going to have a better time getting people to show up and buy. It's an HVAC company with pest control because of the experience and case studies and things that we can share. So, but you know, what's working on?
Yeah, doing HVAC right now. Started in Maine. Didn't get a lot out there, so I sent some emails. Worked out yesterday for me, so we're going to see if I can do that again. Going down into the Albany area in New York, working through that HVAC list right now. Got a few things kind of working there, sent out some emails, got some interest, but nothing that I would write home about yet. But we're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it's all your first morning con. One of the things with the HVAC list is those lists are not like cleansed with all the commercial contractors.
That's kind of the big thing that I'm noticing is like, you know, we may have the company, like the company website, but we don't have the company LinkedIn or the KDM's LinkedIn. So I'm trying to add that in there, just trying to keep the record as clean as possible. That's my main goal.
As you call through a market, make sure you're going to Google and verifying, because that's what Kaden does full time, but he does it across everything. He's going in and looking for the companies that may have been missed, because that was an imported HVAC list from years ago that had a lot of residential contractors in there, which aren't necessarily what we're trying to do, right? It might be for software down the road, but for commercial, for sales, we're looking for mechanical contractors. I've seen you like have a website pulled up, 1 or 2, where I'm like, that's the type of companies we want. So as long as you know what to look for, just get with him, make sure you've got emails, like we call them a hawk, like a tomahawk, throw it to somebody, see if it sticks. If you've got an HVAC hawk that you've got ready to go, call, leave voicemails, follow up with emails, call them in 2 days if you haven't heard from or heard back from them, and just like kind of repeat the process. I'd recommend focusing on like 4 or 5 markets at a time until you get through them all, because the process is to call up to 8 times. If you can't get a response, then you move that follow-up date like 60, 90 days out. Don't keep wasting your time. But anything less, best practices would show that you've missed out on a potential appointment. Get somebody that's not interested, again, move them out 60, 90 days. It's either going to be they're interested or they're not, right? And then if they're like, yeah, I'd like to talk to you, call me back on this date, make sure you're using those follow-up dates. Like, that's key, especially being new, understanding that will help the pipeline work for you as you keep calling. What you got cooking?
I've been calling Knoxville Janitorial. I got no appointments. I could have had like 3 or 4 of them, but not quite in the budget yet. So we'll nurture those guys, and this afternoon I'll probably go, I don't know, Kansas City, I think. I got my eyes on Kansas City.
I'm looking at this dash, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 8 apps on the day so far, which is a good start today. Let's come back after it, second half, let's get it done. I did get another renewal this morning for one of our IT partners in Kansas. So we're sitting at 12 new customers, and I think we're up to about 6 renewals. Wow. So renewals are starting to creep up there. We got one yesterday, we got one today, and we just keep the motion going. Outside of that, man, go have a good lunch. I'll see you back here at 1.
So I got a post out about Jared's recent proposal. I did the January 27th daily recap. I got some posts about our new BDR, one of them I should say, Zach, so I got that out. And then I also got our Valentine's Day post done, so thank you, Chris, for sending me that logo. And I also got a post about Brett's proposal. And then today I've been just working on the social media for us, and then I'll be moving on to my clients, and then back to grading calls and my 10 out of 10s.
I just finished up some changes to the website for a client who is changing their shingle supplier. So I got those made and sent over. And then I've been working on an HVAC template with individual sub-services pages, and then that's about it.
Still working on that drive upload. Was able to get it actually inserted into the database. Now I'm just trying to get the actual location and path saved in our database. That way it's able to pull it. But yeah, got the 8 gig going. So once I get that stored and whatnot, I'll get the bigger test in there. So work on that. Yeah.
I've been working on getting the demo thing working, so Sam and Noah can demo the app and give clients access to it before they even sign up with our service, so they can kind of see if they want it before signing up. Just working on that.
One of our clients out of San Antonio, we've been maintaining their website, but we're looking to build out a new website for them. So kind of just getting some stuff ready for him and trying to get a meeting on the books so we can kind of go over that. And then another client out of California, been trying to launch our website for a while. They've been experiencing some troubles with their domain host provider, so was on the phone with them for a while trying to figure things out, but I think hopefully today or tomorrow gonna get that launched.
Yeah, today I wrapped up all of our clients that are implementing this month, so all the lists were uploaded. Phone numbers have been assigned to the rep overseeing that client. And then this afternoon I have 2 back-to-back meetings with a client for Balto build and then a wrap-up call, so that way I'll be able to just knock it out before the end of the month. And then just helping out with payroll as needed. All of my stuff is finished, but just helping HR if they have any questions.
Getting all the new hire stuff sent out, so we have 3 starting on Monday that I keep talking about, but they're good to go now. Working on getting more offers out, more candidates scheduled to visit the office I've been talking to, and seeing what people we can hire.
Pretty traditional sourcing day. I have a phone call with a candidate for Ellis Mechanical later this afternoon. They had an in-person interview today as well. They said it went really well. So again, just hoping all things work out and have good updates.
The dodgeball tournament. That's about it today.
I got an appointment this morning for my roofer in St. Louis. It was with a church. It's 75,000 square feet. They have a mix of materials up there. They've got some TPO, metal, and shingles. It looks like there's going to be some possible repairs coming out of this. That's what I'm hoping for.
I got an appointment today for our IT partner down in Raleigh, North Carolina. It's a pretty good one. It was with the owner of a construction company. I called him and he was open to hearing a second opinion and hearing from another IT company and comparing prices. So I'm pretty excited to see where this one goes.
Got 2 appointments today for my Oregon clients. One was a 45,000 square foot TPO building, active issues, got leaks. So we're sending somebody out for that next week, and then pretty much same thing, 35,000 square foot TPO building, also active issues. They said the previous roofers try to repair it with blackjack, which I don't know what that is, but they said they failed miserably, so they're looking to get a new roofer out ASAP. So the very next day, booked that one too. So excited to see what we can offer for them and repair maybe what the damage the previous roofers did. Be a new resource for them.
Got an appointment earlier today for my roofing client in LA. Got in touch with a community/rec center, and they're having some small leaks all throughout their facility, but there is one major project that they're trying to do. It's having some big leaks, as well as some other problems on the roof. So we're going out there next week to check in on it. Should be a decent appointment.
You don't want me to. Got a good one for my client out in Medford today. Talked to the IT director of a nonprofit. Said they're familiar with us and wanted to see what we can bring to the table to help, support what they have internally currently. About 100 users, multiple locations. Wants to meet with us here in February just to get the ball rolling to see if we could be a local resource.
Set a good appointment for my IT client today with a school in central Missouri, has around 70 users.